What it do, internet? David Baugh here, and today's that vlog number 190, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna end. Today I figured we go into our series that we've been doing about our short film. Today we're going to be making a shot list, so stay tuned. Oh, as long as it looks good for the internet. I'm gonna show you guys how I am putting my shot list in here, but I figured that's going to be very specific to what this is, so I wanted to also go into some of the thought processes and things that I'm putting in behind the shot list so that I know that I'm getting what I want. So there's a few different ways that you can handle a set. Now if you have just a talking head set, that's going to be one thing. We drew action, so that's going to require a lot more shots. There's generally a lot more information to establish, and that's going to necessitate a great deal more shots than it would the other way around. But if you have just a basic scene, I mean, you can cut together a scene as long as you have a master and two pops, which is basically you have the master, which establishes the whole scene, and then you have two over-the-shoulder shots, right? So you can see the person's face with a little bit of them in there. That's going to get you by in most instances. There are a lot of different ways to handle a scene, and a lot of it is going to be based on what you actually need to show. Now it's going to have generally a description. You're going to get an angle in there so that you know where about that shot is taking place. You should have a type of shot, so there's a few different ones here. There's wide, very wide, extreme wide, master, medium, close-ups, different variations of those, cutaways, that sort of thing. And when you've done this enough times, it becomes second nature. You just go and do it. This is going to be a full breakdown of all of the shots that are going to exist in my short film. This is going to tell me, you know, I have shot 1.1 is the very opening shot. It's in the first scene. Shot 1 gives me a description. It gives me a type. Gives me the angle that I'm going from, so I got a good feel for what's going down, and if there's any movement, it'll do that there. There's also equipment that will be listed here. It also tells me what characters are in there, which can be pretty helpful. It looks like I have 38 shots in the third scene, which that's where a lot of the action is coming in. There's a lot of cutaways, you know, where I need to present that action, but, you know, it needs to be very small amounts of time, that sort of stuff. This doesn't rope me down into being this specific shot just yet. That would be more defined with your storyboards and things like that, where you're actually drawing or animating some bit of it so that you get a better idea. This shot list is just going to tell me that I want, you know, this sort of coverage on this thing. Like, I want a close-up, I want a mid, and I want a wide. At this point, I have outlined all of the shots that need to take place in my animated video. This is all I had for you guys today. It was a pleasure as always, and you guys have a wonderful evening.